Guys, welcome back to my channel, and today is Show and Tell Thursday, where I don't show anything diamond painting related. And today I am showing you Book of the Month. And if you don't know what Book of the Month is, it is a monthly subscription where you get to pick one book, and I believe it is $10 and $5 shipping, and you get to pick you get to pick between 5 books, guys. Jeez, you see, I'm not a booktuber or whatever you want to call it, so, bear with me. So yes, it is called Book of the Month, and a lot of my books come from this company, the subscription box. I love every single book I've gotten, and this one has 3 books, and I will be talking about these books to you in the best way that I can. So if I mess up, don't judge me. Alright, let's get into this box. And I do know what books I have. I actually picked out one from the 5 books that I could have picked from, and then I picked 2 from like previous months. So you can see, it comes in wrapped like that. It has a bookmark. Kudos. Okay, let's throw a box because no one cares about the box. So let's open this up so you can see what 3 books I got. And yes, I am not showing my face because, again, I'm not a booktuber. I don't know what they're called. Book YouTubers, booktubers. Yeah, so that way you can just hear me while you're diamond painting or doing whatever craft you do. So yeah, it comes with a bookmark. I got Gods of Jade and Shadow by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. Beautiful cover, by the way. I got American Predator, The Hunt for the Most Meticulous Serial Killer of the 21st Century by Maureen Callahan. Scary. And then I got Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. And I have heard nothing but good things about this author. I am reading currently a book by him that's called Recursion, and I like it so far. So let's get into this one, Gods of Jade and Shadow. It is a historical fantasy book. So I guess it's about a girl that's called Cassiopeia. Like, her name is Cassiope, and her last name is Tun or something. I don't know, Cassiopeia. So I guess she wants a different life from her town that she lives in. She lives like in southern Mexico. I guess all she does is clean. I don't know. That's what the thing said, the information on this book said. So one day, I guess, she looks through her grandpa's stuff and she finds a wooden box, and she ends up freeing a spirit, and it's a Mayan god. Like, oh my god, what? Why would that happen? And a little funny side story about that. So my husband is Native American, and his dad had given us a little box with little people, like little, what is it called? Like, they're little dolls that fit in a little box that protect you from evil. Okay? And he had given that to us when we first got married, and this was like 9 years ago. And so, I was always terrified of this little box. And we moved to Texas, which was my husband's first duty station. And, we kept it. I don't even remember where we kept it. I just kept it somewhere. And we got a dog, and the dog ended up biting into it and biting all these little people that were in it. And I was so freaking traumatized. I was so scared. I was like, oh my god. I was like, the spirits, oh my god, they're out. Oh my god, all the spirits are out. The ones that are trying to get me, I'm gonna die. And like, it was so bad. And like, my parents were like, you're fine, relax. And then his dad was like, why would you let your dog get into that? Now there's gonna be evil spirits around you. And I was like, oh my god, no. And then his mom was like, yo, basically she was like, you're gonna be fine, okay? Like, don't take it too serious. And I was like, yeah, but when he gave us a box, he gave us all these rules. So anyway, this time around, before we came back, before we moved to Hawaii, his dad gave him another one. And I was like, oh, hell no. Hell nah. I was like, you better keep that somewhere. I don't know where it's at because I'm still scared. I'm still traumatized. And that was like 9 years ago. So now it's at the very top where no one can get it. I have 3 kids now. Okay. Back then when I got this box, I had 0 kids. Now I have 3. And I'm just like, nope. So it's at like the very top of my counters where I can't even reach it. I don't even look at it. So anyway, yes, that is a story. A little side story. But yes, anyway, back to his book. She frees the spirit. It's a Mayan god. And this god basically asks for her help in recovering the throne that his brother took over. And I guess his brother's like a dick. So, if she doesn't help, basically she's screwed. Like, he's going to make her life miserable. But if she does help him, all her dreams will come true. So I guess they go on this adventure and, yada, yada, yada. I don't know. That's just my, that's the 411 I got on it. All right. I'm, like I said, not a book YouTuber person. So anyway, yes, that's what this book's about. Kudos. Now let's talk about American Predator by Maureen Callahan. So we all know who Ted Bundy is. We all know who John Wayne is. And we all know who Jeffrey Dahmer is. And yes, these people are horrendous, awful humans who killed people, but they're most notorious because of that. Like, they made headlines everywhere. And there is a lot of, recently they just made a movie about Ted Bundy. And there's a documentary on Netflix that's like called The Secret Tapes or something like that. So anyway, I guess this book is about this guy who's named Israel Keys, and he's like America's least famous, most wanted person. He like committed a series of crimes or murders from 1996 to 2012. He'd leave a trail of cold cases, and this is a story told by Maureen Callahan through her eyes, and she talks about the investigation, all the shit that these guys went through to like catch this dude. And if you're into this kind of stuff, like true crime, and I know a lot of people are, like, a lot of people watch Snapped, and they watch what is like that true crime channel, you know what I'm saying? Like, you watch all this stuff, like, and if you like that, then you might like this book. That's why I got this book, because I was like, it looks interesting. It's about people who kill people. All right, I'm gonna get the book. So yeah. And if you guys like to listen to podcasts, there is one that's called Scale and Sword, I believe, or Sword and Scale. I don't remember. I'll put it down in the description, but it's really, really, really good, but it's really detailed and gruesome. I had to stop listening to it after like 3 days of listening to the stories, like, because I was like, oh my God, like I have to clean my brain from this. So yeah, anyway, this is American Predator. Next book is Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. So this is a sci-fi book. So it says, the author doesn't just build a world, he builds a whole multiverse with a very singular love story at its core. So basically, this is about a man named Jason Dessen. I think that's how you say his name, Dessen. He gets abducted, knocked out, and he wakes up strapped to a gurney with like a whole bunch of dudes in hazmat gear. And like, I mean, if I woke up like that, I'd be like, what the hell? Like, what? Like, my first thought would probably be like, do I have a disease or something? Like, did they quarantine me? Like, what happened? Why? So anyway, he wakes up like that, and he wakes up to this world that's not his. So his wife isn't his wife. His son was never born, and he isn't an ordinary college physics professor, because I guess that's what he was. He was like a professor in college, but he's like a celebrated genius who has achieved remarkable things. And he's like, who am I? Where am I at? Why am I here? And he goes through this journey to find out what's going on and how to get back. And that's basically what this book is about. Like, what happens if you wake up in a different world? Like, what would you do? Me personally, I'd freak out, and then I try to figure out what the hell's happening. But I mean, that's basically what this book is about. So yes, this is today's show and tell, and I really hope that you guys liked this video. If you did, please thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down, because it lets me know that I suck at making these. And yes, I did cuss a little bit in this video, and I will write that on the on the title so that you're not surprised. So yeah, let me know if you want to see more of these videos. I love books. I have another box, but that one's from Bookcase Club. Those books are kind of like, I don't know. So I can make a little review on that too. Just let me know, guys. And you guys have a good day. Bye.